Hey there. Welcome to the English Podcast chapter. I'm so glad you're here because today we're going to make speaking English in everyday life feel easy and natural, even if you're just starting out. Have you ever felt nervous about what to say when you're out shopping, ordering food, or meeting someone new? Well, you're not alone. But here's a secret. Practicing simple conversations from real life can boost your confidence faster than you think. Imagine this. The next time you go to a cafe, you'll know exactly what to say, and it'll feel like chatting with a friend. Ready to try? Let's jump right into some common situations you can practice right now. So, starting a conversation in English is easier than it sounds. The simplest way to connect with someone is just to say hello and ask, "How are you?" Think about it. When you meet a friend or even a stranger, a friendly "Hi, how are you?" opens the door to talking more. It's like a small key that unlocks bigger conversations. Imagine you're at a grocery store, standing in line. You see the person in front of you looks tired. You can say, "Hi, how are you today?" It's simple, but it shows you care, and usually people like to respond. They might say, "I'm good, thanks," or "A little tired, but okay." That's your chance to say something back like, "I understand, it's been a busy day." And just like that, you've started a natural chat. Or picture this. You're at a park and someone is walking their dog. You could say, "Hello, how's your dog doing?" It's a little different, but still friendly and easy to say. Then, when they answer, you can add, "That's so cute. What's your dog's name?" See, starting with greetings and small questions makes talking feel friendly and fun. Now, here's a quick little practice you can try right away. Take a moment and say out loud, "Hi, how are you?" Then imagine how you'd answer if someone asked you the same question. Try saying, "I'm good, thank you." And you? Don't worry about perfect grammar or fancy words. Just practice the feeling of having a simple, kind exchange. Doing this little exercise every day will make you feel more confident when it's time to speak with someone for real. Remember, every big conversation starts with a small hello. You're doing great, and this simple step is your first move towards speaking English naturally. Ready to try the next part? Let's keep going. Awesome! Let's keep this flow going with something super useful, ordering food or drinks at a cafe or restaurant. This is a moment where many people feel nervous, but honestly, it's just like having a little chat, and I'll show you how to make it simple and polite. So, when you walk into a cafe, the first thing you usually say is a polite hello or hi, how are you? Just like we practiced. Then, when it's your turn to order, you can say something like, "I'd like a coffee, please," or "Can I have a sandwich?" Adding "please" makes it sound friendly and polite, which always helps. Picture this. You're at a small cafe and you want a hot chocolate. You could say, "Hi, I'd like a hot chocolate, please." Simple, right? The person taking your order might ask, "Would you like it with whipped cream?" And you can answer, "Yes, please," or "No, thank you." That's it. Easy and natural. Or imagine you're at a restaurant with friends and the waiter asks, "What would you like to drink?" You can say, "Can I have a glass of water, please?" Or "I'd like a lemonade, please." If you want to be extra polite, you can add "thank you" after your order. Little words like "please" and "thank you" go a long way in making the conversation smooth and friendly. Here's a quick practice you can try right now. Say out loud, "I'd like a coffee, please," and then imagine the person asks, "Would you like milk or sugar?" Practice answering with "Yes, please," or "No, thank you." Then switch it up with a different drink or food you like. Practicing these short sentences will help you feel ready the next time you're ordering for real. Remember, Ordering food or drinks is just another friendly conversation, and you're already on your way to speaking English naturally. You're doing amazing. You can do this. Great. Let's keep this natural and friendly as we move on to asking for directions or help when you're out and about. This is something everyone needs to do sometimes, and knowing a few simple phrases can make it so much easier. Imagine you're in a big store, maybe looking for the toothpaste aisle, but you can't find it. It's totally okay to ask for help. You can say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" That's a polite way to start. Then you can ask, "Where is the toothpaste?" Or, "Can you tell me where the dairy section is?" See how simple that is? People usually love to help, and they'll tell you exactly where to go. Or picture yourself outside on the street, maybe trying to find the bus stop. You can say, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the bus stop is?" Or, "How do I get to the nearest subway station?" Adding "excuse me" at the start is like saying "sorry to bother you," which sounds very polite and friendly. Now, here's a little practice for you. Try saying out loud, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Then add, "Where is the bathroom?" Or, "Where is the nearest bus stop?" Practice both ways and imagine someone is answering you. Try also saying "thank you" at the end to be polite. Just this small exercise will give you the confidence to ask for help next time you need it. Remember, asking for directions or help is a simple conversation, and every question you ask is a step closer to speaking English naturally. You're doing wonderfully. Let's keep going. Let's keep this going with something really important: introducing yourself and making small talk when you meet someone new. It can feel a little scary at first, but with a few easy phrases, you'll sound friendly and confident, like you've known the person for a while. So when you meet someone, the first thing you say is usually, "Hi, my name is..." For example, "Hi, my name is Sarah. What's your name?" It's simple and friendly. Then, to keep the conversation going, you can ask a little question, like, "Where are you from?" Or, "What do you do?" These questions help you learn about the other person, and they're perfect for small talk. Imagine you're at a new class or club. You say, "Hi, I'm John. Nice to meet you." The other person might say their name, and then you ask, "How do you like the class?" That's a simple way to start talking about something you both share. Or think about being at a party or a gathering. You could say, "Hello, I'm Anna. What brought you here?" It's a natural way to start a chat and learn a little bit about them. Small talk doesn't have to be long or complicated. Just a few friendly sentences to break the ice. Here's a quick practice you can do right now. Say out loud, "Hi, my name is..." Your name. "What's your name?" Then practice a follow-up question like, "Where are you from?" Or, "What do you do?" Try answering both parts too. Imagine you're meeting someone new and want to share about yourself. This little exercise will help you feel ready and relaxed when you meet new people. Remember, every new conversation starts with a simple introduction and a friendly question. You're doing amazing. Keep practicing, and soon talking with new people will feel natural and fun. Ready to move on? Let's keep going. Now that you know how to introduce yourself and start small talk, let's talk about handling some common questions you might hear next. Things like, "Where are you from?" or "What do you do?" These questions are super common, and having easy answers ready can make your conversations flow smoothly and feel relaxed. When someone asks you, "Where are you from?" you can simply say, "I'm from..." your city or country. For example, "I'm from Mexico," or "I'm from New York." If you want, you can add a little more, like, "I'm from Mexico. It's a beautiful country." That's optional, but it helps the conversation keep going. Or if someone asks, "What do you do?" they usually want to know about your job or what you spend your time doing. You can say, "I'm a student," or "I work in a restaurant," or "I'm learning English." It's okay if your answer is short and simple. What matters is that you're speaking clearly and confidently. Imagine you're at a meeting and someone asks, "Where are you from?" You answer, "I'm from India." Then they say, "That's great. What do you do?" You reply, "I'm a teacher." See how easy that can be? Or think about chatting with a new friend who asks, "What do you do?" You say, "I'm a student," and maybe add, "I study computer science." It's just like telling a little story about yourself, short, simple, and true. Here's a quick practice for you. Say out loud, "Where are you from?" Then answer, "I'm from India." Then try, "What do you do?" and answer, "I'm a software engineer." Try saying these a few times until they feel natural. You don't need perfect sentences, just clear and confident answers. Remember, these short questions and answers are the building blocks of great conversations. You're doing fantastic. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be chatting with ease. Let's keep going. You're doing such a great job so far. Now, let's talk about something that really makes your English sound polite and natural. Using polite requests and thank you phrases. These little words show respect and kindness, and people really appreciate them. Plus, they make conversations feel friendly and smooth. When you want something, it's always nice to add "please." For example, if you're asking for help or an item, you can say, "Could you please help me?" Or, "Can I have a glass of water, please?" Adding "please" is like giving your words a little smile. It makes people happy to help you. And when someone does something nice or answers your question, don't forget to say thank you. It's simple, but it makes a big difference. For example, if a waiter brings your food, you can say thank you. Or if someone helps you find something in a store, saying "thank you so much" feels warm and polite. Imagine you're at a cafe and you want to ask for more sugar. You could say, "Could I have some more sugar, please?" When the waiter brings it, you smile and say, "Thank you." It's easy, right? Or think about asking a stranger for directions on the street. You say, "Excuse me, can you help me, please?" And then when they help you, you say, "Thank you very much." Simple words like these make people feel good and make you sound friendly. Here's a quick practice for you. Try saying out loud, "Can you help me, please?" Then imagine someone helps you and say, "Thank you." Practice a few times, switching "help me" with other things like "give me the menu, please," or "show me where the bathroom is, please." These little phrases will help you sound polite and confident in real conversations. Remember, kindness in your words makes English easier and more enjoyable to speak. You're doing amazing, and every word you say brings you closer to fluency. Keep going. Ready for the next step? Let's keep going. You're really getting the hang of these everyday English conversations. Now let's talk about a fun and easy way to practice even more: role-playing exercises. Role-playing means pretending you're in a real situation and practicing what you would say. It's like acting, but just for learning, and it helps you feel more confident when you speak English. You can do this alone or with a friend, and it's super simple. For example, imagine you're at a cafe ordering your favorite drink. You can pretend to be the customer and say, "Hi, I'd like a coffee, please." Then switch roles and pretend to be the waiter, asking, "Would you like milk or sugar?" Practicing both parts helps you understand the conversation better and feel ready for real life. Or picture this: you're asking for directions on the street. You say, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the bus stop is?" Then your friend answers, "Yes, it's just around the corner." You can practice this back and forth a few times until it feels natural and easy. Here's a quick exercise you can try right now. If you're alone, pick one situation like ordering food or asking for directions. Say both parts out loud, the question and the answer. For example, Hello, I'd like a sandwich, please. And then, sure, what kind of sandwich would you like? Doing this helps your mouth get used to the words and your brain gets used to the flow of conversation. If you have a friend, take turns being the speaker and the listener. Try to keep it relaxed and have fun. It's not about being perfect, it's about practicing and building your confidence step by step. Remember, the more you practice these little conversations, the easier speaking English will feel. You're doing amazing, and every word you say brings you closer to fluency. Keep going. You've got this. Today, you've learned how simple and natural everyday English conversations can be, from greetings to polite requests and even fun role plays. Now it's your turn to try these little steps and watch your confidence grow with every word you say. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment sharing your favorite phrase. And if you're ready to keep improving, check out the next video where we'll dive into some easy ways to sound more natural and fluent. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. See you there.